I just want to be proud of myself. My first ever video was called My Eating Disorder Story. It's hard to be vulnerable all the time and have a video documentation of me, genuinely me. I have to show regardless.
Rebecca, what's your name?
Rebecca.
What's your expertise?
Really good at making videos.
If dogs could talk, what do you think they would say about dog food?
I don't even want to think about it because then I'll feel guilty for the rest of my life.
What does it mean to be a creator or an influencer? You said you're a YouTuber. So what does that mean? Like you're talking to a baby boomer who's just worked out how to use their keyboard.
Anyone can be a movie star. That's kind of the pitch that I'd go.
That's profound.
Hey, baby boomer. Anyone can be a movie star.
I don't think you should address them as baby boomer.
Yeah, that's probably a bit aggressive.
Yeah.
Hey, Gary. Anyone can be a movie star.
Wait, are you pitching it to them? I don't think you need to pitch.
I feel like I
pitch
need.
it to them. Pitch it to them.
I need to impress my elders, and they don't respect this job as being a YouTuber.
Not all. Let's not generalize. I know two that respect,
Susan and Trisha.
Two that don't.
My mum, your mum.
Yeah,
my dad, your dad.
No, I think dad respects it. Your dad, I don't know.
I'm going to imagine your dad, Steve, and I'm trying to explain why you should stay with me. As in, why should I be the girlfriend of your son?
That's it. That's actually, okay, yes. You are being asked because your hand is being asked in marriage, and my parents want to know that you are the right partner. I want her to be driven and successful. So then you say, I'm a YouTuber. Okay. Now we already, whoa. And now you have to justify it as a career.
Anyone can be a movie star, but not anyone can make money. Being a YouTuber, you can be a movie star and make money.
So you can be a movie star and not make money?
Yeah, I fell short on that.
Yeah, I think they're still confused. I'm actually even more confused than the baby boomer right now.
I'm really struggling to impress your dad.
Yeah, you got to redo.
Okay.
But second chance, that's it.
Hey, Steve. I should stay with your son because...
Should stay.
I make the mundane magical.
Your position was that anyone can make a video, but not everyone can make a video good. And that's where your talent lies, in the goodness of the video. But that's a subjective term, right?
Right.
I've been on YouTube for a number of years. Not on it, like in it.
I mean, you've had your little sparkly moments on YouTube.
I'm not really.
Everyone who watches my YouTube channel would know.
Yeah. Okay, well, my expertise is in the scrolling of the YouTube. I actually, 3 months ago, I think it was, when was it? July 3rd, I finished YouTube. So I
watched it all.
Watched every bit of content, everything you can watch on YouTube. I finished it. Got a little certificate saying congratulations.
Just so you know, I have a plaque.
You got a plaque.
I have
for being on YouTube.
Yes.
I got a certificate for finishing it. I don't know. I think mine was more rewarding. What I'm getting at is I've watched a lot of content on YouTube. And when we talk about good versus bad versus whatever, when I see a creator, let's call them a creator, where their sole channel is just walking down the streets of New York and stopping people and saying, how much do you pay for rent? How do you then tell my father that we're colleagues?
I'd pose the question, did you finish that video that you just watched?
Okay.
And if they said, yeah, I finished the video, I was completely enticed, then I'd be like, that means they've done their job. And if I'm talking to Steve, I just like to apologize that I don't make What's Your Rent videos because they do really well.
And but it is a
I
path
might
we
need to
have
pivot.
considered.
Yes.
Yeah, we have considered doing What's Your Rent. They actually might be the most talented, because if you can get enough people to watch a video of you just asking people the same question over and over again, then really, like
you've
you've
got
got some
system
talent.
down packed.
You got some talent, right? I think about that with cult leaders. They're horrible people, horrible, disgusting.
Which one's your favorite cult leader?
I don't know. I've got a few up there. Don't ask me this. It's just such a hard question to ask. I could name 10 that I really like
your
their
top
work.
3.
You know, I really like their work. But I think that especially in 2023, where everyone copies everyone, nothing is organic or original anymore. How do you stand out in the pack? How are you different?
I think about that every day. It's actually one of the reasons that I have my daily breakdown. I just, I want to stand out, but it's hard to.
Have you ever considered like a mechanic for
the breakdowns?
That was a genuine question.
I haven't considered going to the mechanic for my daily breakdowns, no.
Because if you are commuting and you break down quite often, you're probably better off just getting another motor vehicle.
I don't drive.
I should have known that, actually.
Yeah.
So you're talking about mental breakdowns?
My mental breakdowns.
I should have questioned if you were driving, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm actually having a little bit of a mental breakdown myself.
Are you okay?
Maybe I should
Do you want to go to the mechanic?
On the mechanic. That's a great
hybrid job.
Yes.
Therapist mechanic.
Or you call yourself a mechanic of the mind. You said that you struggle to, or well, you said you had I
had my daily mental breakdown.
Is it because of trying to stand out? Is that why?
I just want to be proud of myself. And I want you to be proud of me.
Yeah.
Are you?
So is Steve.
Should we talk about that a little bit?
Steve is. No, it's not.
Okay. Tyler's already proud of me. I want to be proud of myself. And the videos that I put out are kind of a presentation of my work. And if they don't get continuously better, or if I feel like I'm not evolving or following sometimes I feel like my storyline is a bit boring.
That begs another question. Would you prefer to excel as a put-on character, someone you've created?
I think it's actually easier mentally for me to put on a character. Initially, I grew my channel on YouTube because I was very vulnerable. I have vulnerability points up the woozah.
Vulnerable in what way? Like you were vulnerable at the time? Like if someone poked you, you get hurt? Or like you weren't wearing a bulletproof vest?
At any time, I will bruise. Yes. But also, my first ever video was called My Eating Disorder Story, which I would say...
That's vulnerable.
Is vulnerable.
So then you're saying...
Vulnerable points up the woozah.
Yeah. So then you started your channel genuinely as you, but then like when you do your short content, it is you, but you like, it's very satire.
Yes.
So...
And I've evolved in that way. And I think it was a necessary evolution of me as a woman.
Because you took yourself very seriously at the start.
At the beginning.
You became more like satirical and self-deprecating.
And
it makes my job easier because then I can like, you know, like emphasize that. It's fun for me.
You like it?
Yeah.
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 The hardest part, and probably one of the reasons I have a mental breakdown daily, like a small tiny one, just a silly little whoops. Not, not like I'm crying on the floor naked.
Have you done that? No, you normally have a towel on and you're crying with a towel on the bed.
At least I've showered.
But you're wet. The towel's wet. You're on the bed. I get into bed. It's a wet bed.
That's one of your pet peeves. It's hard to be vulnerable all the time and have a video documentation of me, just like genuinely me. Because at the same time, YouTube is my job. And so when I feel sad and I feel down and I feel bad about myself, I feel like I have to show up regardless. So actually putting on this character, especially in the shorts, and having that outlet of kind of like an alter ego has been really fun for me.
You get uncomfortable being too serious as well. Now, you used to not be. You used to be fine with it.
Yeah.
But now that you enjoy making people laugh or smile, you enjoy the character.
Yeah.
Because there's still like something in it. Like it's not just like a made up. Like
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, all of that has come out. But it's also all like scripted versus non-scripted. Talk to me about that.
My long form videos are non-scripted. My short form videos are scripted.
Are they though? Why is it that when you edit a video, you don't know anything about what the voiceover is going to be until you're editing it?
It's a gift. Yeah.
So it's not scripted.
I mean, I think one of my gifts is that I love to talk about my gifts, but one of my gifts is that I can make an interesting story out of boring footage. Yeah.
Would you say that most of your footage is boring?
Absolutely.
You could probably say that for 90% of YouTube. And yes, that's where you flourish, because you do like what I eat in a day. I don't care, but you make me care.
Oh, I appreciate that. Steve.
As an online personality, it means that you allow more people into your life, so that in turn brings all the good and all the bad. Do you get negative comments?
Every day.
Every day?
It's interchangeable. It'll be like, why did you post this? This is so good. Don't recommend this channel. You're so fun.
Highly.
Yeah, that would have worked
Actually,
better.
I think there's probably many videos where you'd have, this is the worst video I've ever seen, and this is the best video I've ever seen in the same.
And unfortunately, my eyes are drawn to this is the worst video I've ever seen.
Yeah. Okay, so two types of comments. You're ugly, this side, and you're cringe on the other side. Which would you prefer?
Definitely the ugly one.
Yeah, they're lying.
For sure.
Yeah. Oh, because I said
Wait.
they're lying, and you were like, for sure. For sure. Come on now.
The timing was wrong. I meant for sure I'd rather be called ugly than cringe. But I have had a little bit of an epiphany on the word cringe. I feel like cringe really just means in the process of becoming great. Right? Because, and I'm not saying that I'm great at this point in my life. I'm far from great. But let's just be honest. My old content was pretty cringy. But I had to go through all of that cringy content in order to find me now.
Do you think at the time you thought it was cringy?
I was just excited to be here, as in on the platform. I was having the time of my life.
In life, you always look back. Like I look back at my old hairstyles and I'm like, cringe! What were you thinking? But then I'll look now. I mean, right now, actually, I need a haircut. So let's not use this.
No, you look great. You look really attractive.
I'll look in 10 years and be like, what were you thinking? So I think it's an evolving cringe that everyone will have.
Do you actually look at a picture and kind of go back like that?
I do.
What are you thinking?
Yeek! I have done that on the fridge. Not our fridge, the home fridge, because my mother's the one that hoards the old pictures. Plenty of times. I do that.
I can imagine.
At them, not at me. No, at them.
The other people on the fridge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not at me.
But what about your pictures?
Oh, always like really, really pleased with how they turned out.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that whenever someone calls me cringe, it just means that I need to do a little tweak. I'm on the right track.
Yeah.
I'm pursuing something that I want to do. And there's just a little bit that's not hitting. But it doesn't mean that I should stop back, retreat, and go into my cave hole.
Maybe they're cringe because they
said that I'm
cringe. Like it's kind of cringe to comment
that?
Cringe, right? Like if I ever thought a video was cringe, I would leave the video.
You know what it is? There's troll influencers.
Oh, do you think there's the adverse to the influencer or creator who has like, you know, all
it's
the
like
following?
A parallel universe.
They have this own sense of, oh, I'm a commenter.
Yeah, I would never.
You need to make a fake channel.
No, I would, even if no one found out, I would never write a mean or aggressive comment or just anything.
It's a little bit embarrassing to do.
What I would do is leave a nasty note on the car that keeps beeping outside of our house.
Yeah, that's true. They deserve it.
I don't care if they know it's me. I want that beeping to stop.
The alarms, that go off. Yeah.
But I do hate confrontation, so maybe you have to do that.
I think that they should also be a little embarrassed about the alarm beeping. Who would be your top 3?
Top 3?
People that would be fun to do a video with.
one girl comes straight to my mind. So this is my ultimate. No, I've already had my dream collaboration back in October of last year with chiropractor Mondragon, Dr. Mondragon.
Oh,
I flew all the way to Florida, Orlando, Florida, to have a chiropractic adjustment. She's popping off on YouTube, and it was the time of my life. So dream collaboration done. Second dream collaboration, Makara Tours. She is an absolute genius in many facets. Third, probably Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast. I would have gone the toys.
Ryan's World.
Ryan's World. Toys guy.
You would collaborate with Ryan's World.
You got a good following. I mean, Mr. Beast does too, but you might have to bathe in a bath of spiders for $1 million. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't want to do that.
But if you're playing with toys, what's the payoff there? Just happiness?
Toys.
I'm not down for just happiness. I want money.
Yeah, but then you give a review. Company says, hey, thanks for the
affiliates.
review.
So you're playing the long game.
Check out this truck. It's cool. Goes beep. It rolls real fast.
Yeah, well, I'm going to look at you playing with your truck with my $10,000 a car and a house.
I think that
But I
he
also have
makes
been eaten by a shark.
probably really good money.
You think Mr. Beast makes really good money? I'd have to agree to that
I
sentiment.
think so, maybe. No, but I think actually that Ryan Toys guy makes more money than Mr. Beast. Now, this is a subjective way I'm saying this, because Mr. Beast apparently puts all of his earnings back into YouTube. So he takes none, apparently. Like the way he speaks, he takes zero income. So he's homeless at the moment.
Right.
However, Ryan Toys they didn't talk about investing in the business. And trucks and things, they're pretty cheap, the toy trucks, the Tonka trucks. And those brands probably give it to him.
Yeah.
So maybe they're much more profitable than Mr. Beast's channel.
But yeah, those are my
Lawn mowing
three.
content.
Lawn mowing content.
I literally am seeing videos pop off on YouTube where the guy just rocks up to a house and says, hey, I'm going to fix up your lawn. It looks terrible. It's like a 20-minute video of him doing it. And guess what? I watched it all, even the ads.
Every night before I fall asleep, I have to put on a hair cracking, hair pulling ASMR
That
video.
leads us to the next a segment. So this is a segment what we want to try. Okay, spicy, not nicey. Let's go different genres of YouTube. Asthma.
Asthma?
Asthma.
Asthma?
Asthma.
Like ASMR?
Yeah.
Spicy.
Okay, so
Spicy.
like, I don't know how you spell it, but asthma is not spicy. It's a respiratory disease. I have it. It's something that I struggle with every day of my life. And you're saying it's funny and,
I wasn't,
and spicy.
Okay, let's clarify.
So I think that
I don't approve. I approve of asthma.
I don't know how to spell asthma. I just know
I tried
have
to
it,
explain to you that
and I have an inhaler. So I don't appreciate that you find it spicy. Is that why you're with me? 'Cause I've got asthma?
little kink of mine. Yeah.
Freak. Okay. Family channels.
Oh, highly profitable. Spicy.
Profitable. So if I wanted to contribute to your channel in any way, would a sperm donation be the best way I could contribute?
If we're talking dollar bills, then yeah, probably.
Probably.
Yeah. Are you presenting yourself to me right now?
Well, it would give me a moment.
While we're on the air. Are we on the air?
Kind of.
While we're on podcast, I'd like to ask, when do you want to be a dad?
What? You can't put me on the spot. This is my interview. Sorry, hun.
When do you want to be a dad? One question.
Sorry, hun. This is my interview.
When do you want to be a dad? I want to be a rich family channel.
Wait. I want to be a dad. Yeah, I want to be a dad.
Right now?
I don't know when. I don't have the magic wand to tell you when that would occur.
I got a comment today saying, you should marry Tyler because you've made it through the critical 7 years.
Oh, well,
we haven't made it to 7 years. It's almost.
Almost
so
7 years.
We'll see if we break up. Your mum did say.
Oh, she was the one that commented that?
No, your mum did say that after 7 years you get a twitch or an itch.
Like a nervous twitch.
You get a 7-year itch.
Like itch to get out.
I think that's probably what it is.
Start like getting hives.
You get hives. You start ticking a little bit.
If I start getting hives, yeah, and it's because of you, we'll have to get some cream or something. Profitable sperm donation. Would I be contributing to the growth of the channel or the internal channel? Because growth of the family. With that, I never thought. Do you think
there's no guarantee that
it would grow?
It would grow. Our family channel probably would grow, but internally I'd grow.
If you did it right, then it would grow.
I'm confused at the wink.
Penis.
Next one, please.
Actual ASMR channel.
Spicy.
What do you do for a living channel?
Spicy.
They are kind of spicy.
They're pretty interesting to watch. I'll watch it.
What about the channels where they go out on the street with just talk to drunk people, but they try to edit the video to make them look really bad? And so they'll ask like really obscene questions, and because the people are drunk, they'll answer them. What about those channels?
Spicy.
It's kind of spicy. It's entertaining.
Yeah.
Just feel bad.
I'm just an advocate for all YouTube channels.
Yeah. What about gaming channels?
Not nicey.
Kindness content.
Not nicey.
Why?
Unless there's like absolute evidence that they've given over that $100 bill and they haven't taken it back.
Yeah.
I don't really care that they're filming themselves do it. Filming themselves or not, it's not like this selfless act. I don't care.
Are they
if they give the money, that's fine.
Are they truly selfless?
I don't care about being selfless. If you want to have some credit, that's fine. But did you give the money back if it wasn't filmed?
This is another question for a creator expertise person.
Okay.
Do you feel bad if you did something amazing and you didn't film it? You're like, God damn it.
No.
So then did it really happen if you didn't film it?
It happened, but was it really worth it?
So it wasn't worth it.
I need to go to therapy.
How would you feel about teaching me how to make a video?
A whole video?
Not a whole video, a short, a reel.
You want me to teach you how to make a short?
A vertical video.
Tyler, would you like me to teach you how to make a video?
I would love for you to teach me how to make a video.